And you don't have to be perfect to grow. In fact, trying to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect version of yourself is the biggest roadblock ever. And embracing the discomfort, the imperfection, is part of moving forward. When you allow yourself this grace, you open up to true transformation.
Welcome to Soul Time, a show that explores the world of unlocking your unique potential. My name is Dr. Katja Markowka, and I'm a teacher at school, a former teacher at universities, and a stress and mental coach. And I'm your host. Real growth doesn't happen overnight. It's not flashy or loud. It's quiet, sometimes messy, and it's often uncomfortable. But most importantly, it's real. Growth starts with a willingness to look inward, to face your truth, and to show up for yourself again and again. Because the path to becoming who you want to be isn't outside, it's inside. And today we are going to explore how that journey begins with you. And I want to start by saying this. Growth is not about perfection or speed. It's about being willing to get curious with yourself, to reflect honestly, and to take those small but powerful steps forward, even when it's hard. The very first step to initiate growth and breaking free from the excuses, the stories we tell ourselves that hold us back is awareness. It's about tuning in and asking yourself, what am I telling myself right now? Because sometimes our thoughts feel so real, so undeniable, that we forget that might just be stories. And mentally strong people learn to separate facts from fiction. They ask, is this thought serving me? Is this belief really true? And when it's not, they gently shift. But it doesn't stop there. Awareness also means reconnecting with your why. Who do you want to be? What do you want to bring into the world? What do you stand for? These questions act like a compass, helping you navigate through the noise of doubt and excuses. Because here's the truth. Your excuses might feel real, but they are rarely final. When you name them, you open the door to change. And reflection often gets mistaken for overthinking, but it's not. It's insight. It's the pause where you learn, grow, and gain clarity. And without reflection, we are just repeating the same loops and the same patterns. And this is why reflection is a daily practice for mentally strong people. It could be, for example, journaling your honest feelings, or doing a self-check-in, or simply asking yourself what's working and what's not. Reflection invites you to become your own kindest mentor, your own trusted guide. And here is a hard but freeing truth we often confronted with in our lives. You can't change others. What you can change is who you let close to your heart, your time, and your energy. Your inner circle matters more than you might realize. It shapes your mindset, your self-worth, your growth. And setting boundaries, even when it feels uncomfortable, is an act of love toward yourself. It's saying, I deserve respect. I deserve peace. And it also means reflecting on your expectations of others. Are you holding on to hopes for people to show up differently? Are you outsourcing your worth to someone else's approval? These expectations can be changed disguised as hope. And letting go frees you. It opens space for mutual support, because you deserve a circle that reflects your values, and that transformation begins with you. And let's be honest, growth isn't an easy way to go. Life will always throw curveballs. But mentally strong people learn to zoom in on what they can control, like their attitude, their effort, their focus, and most importantly, their reaction. It's not about toxic positivity or ignoring challenges. By the way, an argument negative focused people always come up with to justify their negativity or their limitations. It's more about grounded empowerment, to make clear and proper choices, to redirect our thoughts on what we can control and what is already working good. To implement those uplifting steps, you can integrate some strategies. For example, each day name one thing you can control and give it your full energy. This small practice creates a powerful shift. It roots you back in your personal power instead of feeling overwhelmed. And growth is messy, like I said before. It's uncertain. It's full of mistakes, lessons, and setbacks. And you don't have to be perfect to grow. In fact, trying to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect version of yourself is the biggest roadblock ever. And embracing the discomfort, the imperfection, is part of moving forward. When you allow yourself this grace, you open up to true transformation. And here is the secret. Growth isn't about huge leaps. It's about the small, tiny daily steps. And consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need a perfect plan or endless motivation. You just need to start where you are with what you have and show up for yourself day after day. And those tiny choices add up to massive change over time. Consistency and discipline aren't just about strict routines or rigid schedules. They are about showing up for yourself, even when it's inconvenient or probably uncomfortable. And mentally strong people understand that discipline isn't punishment, it's self respect. It's the daily decision to honor yourself, your vision, your energy, and your boundaries, regardless of the circumstances. And it means you don't wait for the perfect mood or the perfect moment to start. You start anyway. You do the small things that build momentum. And over time, those tiny, consistent actions create massive shifts. It's about recognizing that your time and your energy are precious resources worth protecting. It is the daily choice to act in integrity with what matters to you, not to the outside world. And that's what makes it so powerful, because discipline, when it's self-led, becomes a quiet form of self-love. You see, real growth is an inside job, and no one can do it for you. So today, take a moment, ask yourself, what's one small way I can choose growth today? And remember, it all starts with you. Your awareness, your choices, your willingness to show up. Because when you commit to your own growth, you not only change your life, you inspire others to do the same. Thank you for being here, for showing up, and for choosing real growth. I can't wait to hear about your journey. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to Soul Time. I'm very grateful because you have given me the greatest treasure of your life, your time. If you enjoyed this episode, click the subscribe button so that you get a notification every time a new episode is out.